And any answer that you provide is going to be manipulated on his website or in his communication with the membership lot owners and twisted in such a way to distort what it is that you've actually said. There's nothing new happening here except that we've decided that somehow or another the other party has changed.
So what response would you give, Chris? If you have questions, please ask them through our counsel.
Any request for information that you have needs to go through our counsel, yes. Otherwise, post this information in the book as a letter to the board.
In what book?
The board book. You're sitting with the board book. This has to be put up there. This was not a private board meeting. Put it into this as a letter to the board, or put it into the next meeting as a letter to the board. Leave it in there. It is a letter to the board. Fine. But if he wants something from us, have him go through our counsel. He's not really asking you to do anything other than he's been asking for 2.5 years.
True.
Were you planning on coming up with a unique answer?
No, the same answers we've always given.
Then I think that the same answer is that you request information, you go through the our counsel. If he sends in stuff like this, you put it in the board book as a letter and go on with life.
Well, we're being somewhat inconsistent here. If you look at...
I haven't been inconsistent.
If you look at his second demand, we demand that, too, the LHCC board approve abolishing the capitalization fee, et cetera, pay back everybody who's sending any capitalization fee. This is not the first time, this is the first time he's demanded that. This is not the first time he's suggested that. And we've corresponded with him and said, no. So now, and we didn't go through our counsel at that time. We just went back to him and said, this has nothing to do with the litigation that's before the court right now, and this is our answer. That's why I say we're not being consistent.
I am being consistent. You aren't. I would agree.
I didn't send that letter.
Whoever supports sending those letters.
Don't make it personal.
I'm not. Well, no, wait a minute. We're talking about consistency or inconsistency. We're not talking about whether I like you or dislike you. I have never approved of this.
I understand.
I am not being inconsistent at all. Down the line, I haven't approved of responding to these kinds of letters. And it's based upon the advice of our counsel.
All right. Chris, I think you have a good point. If this direction to lawyer should be questions of the association like these, challenging demands, make them for our counsel. So any answer you give.
I think so.
And when it comes to counsel, then we start with counsel, so I have counsel.
Then the answer would go back through counsel.
Yes.
It would be a public record, or it actually would be a legal record then. And sometime down the road, when this gets flipped around and distorted to the point that you would hardly believe what was being reported to be said, you would actually have a legal paper trail validating, oh no, I didn't say that at all.
I believe you're correct.
Right.
Satisfied with that?
I'm
We'll just channel it through counsel. Okay.
Wait, are you saying this is reappearing in
Yeah, we'll put this in as a letter under the letters tab of the May 29th packet. In the meantime, I will respond with simply a direction to take your question.
He is familiar.
Bill, take it through council.
Not a problem.
Is there any discussion of the contract? I think we have consensus.
Why don't we do that formally? So that the tape is recorded correctly.
All right? I propose to respond to Mr. Murray's letter with his three demands, that we should bring the demands through our council, through this council and our council. And I would choose to respond to them through our council. Is there any discussion on that? All in favor of that direction, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Did you vote? Aye? Did you vote aye? I'm sorry, I didn't look at the direction. I just assumed. Meeting's adjourned.